Hello, everybody. Welcome to the third Pacific Bitcoin Hollywood Squares game night and happy hour. We're super pumped for all of you to join us. I'm your host, Nico Moran. Say hi in the chat. Let us know if you're coming to Pacific Bitcoin Festival this year. Let us know if you had a blast with us last year. We'll be popping up comments throughout the show. Part of what makes Pacific Bitcoin special, besides being truly Bitcoin only, is all the fun you could have with your fellow Bitcoiners, talks, music, parties, basketball, and of course, games too. So tonight in celebration, we're doing the Pacific Bitcoin Festival's version of Hollywood Squares. We're going to be having ticket giveaways. If you're at home, drop some questions in the chat. Grab a beverage, sit back, relax, enjoy the ride, and of course, smash the like button, subscribe. It helps us push the Bitcoin signal. So first, before we get started, let's introduce the Bitcoin stars for tonight. First, Mr. Tone Vays. Jacob, could you bring him up, please? Hey, Tone. How you doing, man?
Awesome. This is going to be fun. Can't wait.
Yeah, this is going to be good. It's going to be good. So before we bring up the other guests, can you tell something about yourself to the audience that is not Bitcoin related that people might not know?
My educational background is actually in geology, which is what I started studying. And then I was a high school teacher for a year before I realized that is not my future. And that's how I ended up on a path to doing finance, financial engineering, Wall Street, and trading.
That is actually really, really interesting. Holy cow, I did not know that. All right, let's bring up our second contestant, Brady Swenson. Let's bring him up, Jacob. I just want to pause it right there. Brady has still not sent me Citizen Bitcoin merch, and I've been waiting for so long.
I don't have any more, man.
I
don't have any more Citizen Bitcoin merch. You have to talk to Neil Jacobs. He's the one who printed that old stuff. So
okay, I have to talk to Neil. Brady, Can you please tell the audience something about yourself that is not Bitcoin related that people don't know about?
Yeah, sure. I was in the Peace Corps, 2003 to 2005, in a little country called Guyana, South America, near Brazil and Venezuela. It's a Caribbean country by culture, so. It was the West Indies cricket team and a whole bunch of like reggae and dubstep and house music and curry and amazing food. It's a really cool place, a clash of cultures from around the world. So nice little melting pot. That was a lot of fun.
That is really cool. So Tone Vays studied geology, was a teacher. Brady was in the Peace Corps. That's pretty badass. All right, let's bring on our third star, Stephan Livera. Jacob, could you bring him up, please? How you doing, Stephan?
Hey, yeah, doing well.
Awesome. Awesome to have you, man. So pumped for you to be here tonight. Why don't you tell everybody a little something about yourself that is non-Bitcoin related that not that many people know about?
Well, when I was younger, I used to do a lot of singing and sort of stage performance stuff when I was a student. So that's probably something. I used to, sing various songs. I'm not going to be winning, any idol shows or whatever, but I was a competent singer, I would say. So I guess that's something people don't really know about me.
Stephan, I did know that about you, though. Your singing is legendary. That's what I've heard, and I think I saw a video of it as well. All right, let's bring on our second or the next two stars, Max Keiser and Stacy Herbert.
Yay!
All right, Max, please tell us something about yourself that is non-Bitcoin related that people wouldn't know.
Well, first of all, I'm going to be doing this game as Charo. I'm identify as Charo for this version of Gucci Gucci. Now, for those who know the Hollywood Squares show, Charo was as big a star as Paul Lynde. Now, what people don't know about me that they probably would be interested to know is that I actually have 3 nipples. This is something where nobody actually knows. I'm revealing this for the first time to the public. I have 3 nipples. I have 2 on my chest and I have 1 on my back. It's very unusual, but this is something that probably nobody knows anything about.
Stacy, can you confirm what Charo is saying is true?
I think the lying part is supposed to come later. I think he's lying now. Okay. I guess my top secret thing, I don't even know if Max knows this, but I was Miss Bluefish in the Masons Island, which is like right off Mystic, Connecticut. And I was Miss Bluefish, and I had to basically wear a bikini and present some sort of award to the biggest bluefish caught in the competition that day. And there are some photos of me somewhere doing that. I'm like 17 or 18.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I've learned a lot of things today. Brady was in the Peace Corps. Tone Vays studied. He was a geologist and also a teacher. Stephan Livera is a super singer. I knew that about you though, Stephan. And Max has a third nipple. And Stacy is Miss Bluefish. Is that how you said it?
Bluefish in Masons Island, Mystic, Connecticut. That's way bigger than Miss Universe El Salvador.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
Okay. I like this. All right. And for some reason, this person was put on the Bitcoin stars list, but hi, Tatum.
Oh no.
Ugh,
Oh no, Tatum. Man.
so embarrassing, so zealous.
Who got this dude?
Hey guys.
All right. Bye, Tatum. Thank you so much for joining us. All right. Just kidding. All right.
Everywhere.
All right, Jacob. Let's bring on our contestants for the first round. Contestant number 1 on the left. Could you introduce yourself?
Me?
Sure.
I'm Kinetic.
Wait, Alejandro, I'm speaking to you, man. Arturo.
Oh,
Did he freeze?
yeah, Arturo. I'm from Mexico.
Arturo.
Yeah, I'm from Mexico. I'm here right now, and I was at BitBlock Boom a couple of weeks ago, and I had a great time over there.
Arturo, thank you so much for joining us. And Kinetic Finance, how you doing, buddy?
Pretty awesome. Nico and I went on a hike a couple months ago. I've never seen so many calls taken within an hour, but it's pretty hard worker. I know that.
Man, I've never been to that part of Canada. There's a hidden gem. It's absolutely beautiful. What's the name of the town? It's called Blumph, right? Blumph? Banff. And I went with
yeah.
Banff. Sorry guys, I'm from Miami. All right. So it was called Banff, and we went, it was you and BTC Sessions. We went on this beautiful hike. Yeah, man. It was absolutely beautiful. All right, guys. So this is how the game night is gonna work. The contestant will choose a Bitcoin star. I will ask that person a question. The star will answer the question to the best of their ability, and the contestant's job is to decide if that answer is correct or not. If the contestant guesses correctly, they will win a point. They will hear this. If not, the opponent gets a point. They will hear this. There are 8 questions ready to rock, and the contestant with the most points will be declared a winner and will receive a free GA ticket to attend the Pacific Bitcoin Festival. That ticket is currently worth $600. By the way, if you don't have your ticket yet, you won't want to miss out on the fun, the amazing talks, the networking, the parties, the memories. Visit pacificbitcoin.com, use the code Hollywood at the last step of checkout, and you will save an additional $180 off GA and $870 off VIP. Also, the Pleb Party is going on. It's going to be hosted by John Cheneau, who created the first ever Pleb Party. You'll enjoy this kickoff party with several hundred other Bitcoiners at the Victorian in Santa Monica. Your tickets will give you a couple cocktails, a high-end burger dinner, and a rip-roaring good time to start your Pacific Bitcoin experience. So definitely check out the Pleb Party as well. All right, before we get to the first question, contestant number 1, Arturo, please pick your Bitcoin star to answer the question, and Tatum.
I'm going for Max or Charo.
All right, Charo. All right, here is the question. Bitcoin fans unveils statue of Bitcoiner founder Satoshi Nakamoto September 17th, 2021 in which country?
Secaucus, New Jersey. It was an incredibly exciting event. Bruce Springsteen was there, and he did a whole set of original tunes. And here comes Cory, right? Cory was actually in attendance at the event. No, that's false. The Bitcoin statue went up in the former Czech Republic, which is now called Czech.
No, that's former Czechoslovakia,
Yeah, it's
which
former-
is now called Czech
The
Republic.
Czech Republic. That's where it's located.
It's next to Bump.
It's next to Banff, which is a great place to go skiing on the off season.
All right. Contestant number 1, Arturo, is that the correct answer?
That's incorrect. I think it was in Austria.
The correct answer is Hungary.
But I didn't have to choose a country, right? I only had to say if it was right or wrong.
I totally messed that up. I apologize. All right, moving on to contestant number 2.
You know, I think Tatum Turner.
Yeah.
Good host, better host than
Yeah.
than this guy.
Yeah, it looks like it. We're gonna make Tatum the host. All right, moving on to the second question. But before we say the second question, contestant number 2, Kinetic Finance. Who is your Bitcoin star?
I'm gonna go with Tone Vays.
Tone Vays. All right, Tone
All right.
Vays. Here's the question. What is the name of the Bitcoin-backed bond issued by the government of El Salvador to raise funds for various infrastructure projects?
I believe that would be Volcano Bond. It's the only thing that's coming to my mind. I should have studied up. Let's see.
All right. Before you answer, I want to welcome our next Bitcoin star, Alejandra Guajardo. Thank you so much for joining us today. We really
Hi.
appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I was having some issue with the connection, but I'm finally here and thank you for the invite.
All
Hi,
right,
everyone. I'm excited to meet you all soon in Pacific Bitcoin.
so before we,
Except for Tatum, right? You don't want to meet him.
all right, Tatum, thank you so much for filling in. You're no longer needed. Appreciate it. All right, guys, back to Kinetic Finance. Kinetic Finance, is that answer correct or incorrect?
I think it's like colloquially named that, but I think technically it's called MBB1 or something like that. So I'll give it a yes. That's correct.
Yes, it is correct. The correct answer is the Volcano Bond. Is that correct, Charo and Stacy?
Sure.
All right. Moving on. Moving on to the third question. But before I do that, contestant number 1, why don't you pick your Bitcoin star and Tatum?
Tatum.
Okay, and Tatum.
Oh no,
Oh no.
this sucks.
Oh dear.
Hit me with it.
All right, Jacob, could you pull up image number 1, please? Who tweeted the following on June 3rd, 2021, causing the price of Bitcoin to fall? Her, I know I said it, would be over between us if you quoted another Linkin Park song, but I found someone else. Him, so in the end, it didn't matter. Who tweeted this infamous image? Thanks, Jacob.
Sorry, I'm getting rained on. This is the worst day of my entire life. That was actually Sailor.
Did you say Michael Saylor?
Yes.
All right. Is that the correct answer, Arturo?
That's incorrect.
That is correct. The answer is Elon Musk. Awesome. All right, guys, you're listening to the Pacific Bitcoin Hollywood Squares game night and happy hour. We're celebrating the Pacific Bitcoin Festival. Make sure to go. I made it super easy for you guys. You could scan the QR code on your screen. It will take you directly to the Pacific Bitcoin Festival website. You can use the promo code Hollywood to get $180 off a GA ticket and $470 off a VIP ticket. So you definitely don't want to miss it. Scan the QR code. All these Bitcoin stars are going to be there. It's going to be an awesome Bitcoin celebration. If you're enjoying the live stream, make sure to smash that like button. Consider subscribing to the Swan Bitcoin YouTube channel, and we will be giving away free tickets during the live stream, so stay tuned. All right. moving on back to Kinetic Finance. Before I move on to the next question, please pick your Bitcoin star.
Alejandra, let's do it.
Perfect.
Alejandra. I think there's like this song. There's this Alejandra. You know the song. You know the song.
Yeah,
Alejandro.
yeah.
Alejandro.
Yeah. Everyone that they like, every person that tells my name, he's like, "Oh, I know this song about Lady Gaga," and they start singing this song, and I'm like, "Yes."
What happened to Lady Gaga? Does she still make music? I haven't heard anything from
No,
her
I
for a
don't
while. She does
think
movies
so.
more now.
Yeah, Bitcoin podcasts are better, anyways. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, Jacob, and Kinetic Finance. Here's the next question: what country approved its first Bitcoin ETF on February 12th, 2021?
Canada.
All right. Kinetic Finance, is that the correct answer?
That's tough. It's either going to be Canada or like Germany or something, but I'm going to go with Canada. Yeah, I think Canada was the first.
And that is the correct answer. Awesome. All right, I'm going to pause it right there. I'm going to ask Brady. Brady, what was your favorite part about the Pacific Bitcoin Festival last year?
Oh man, there's so much fantastic stuff that went on last year at the festival. Amazing stuff on stage. But my personal favorite was sitting with Preston Pysh, having lunch and watching a bunch of guys from the Compton Magic dunk and played, 3-on-3 and stuff. That was fantastic. I had a great time laughing and saw somebody go down and get hurt. And Sam Callahan, who apparently does everything and is apparently also a doctor, went over and helped him with his ankle and everything. It's definitely the place to be. It's happening. You got to check it out this year. The court.
Absolutely. Yeah, the court was really special. Cory won the 3-point contest, which is absolutely crazy. There was a video recorded of it. It was bonkers. All right, moving back to contestant number 1, Arturo. Please pick your Bitcoin star before I read the question.
I'm going with
Stephan Livera. All right, Stephan. Here is question number 5. Massachusetts Mutual Life Insurance Co., who was 169 years old at the time, purchased how much USD in Bitcoin for its general investment fund?
20 million.
All right. Arturo, is that the correct answer?
That's incorrect.
That is correct. The correct answer is $100 million. Awesome. Very good. This is a tight game. All right, moving on to Kinetic Finance. Please pick your Bitcoin star and Tatum.
I'll go with Brady.
Brady.
Let's go.
All right, Brady. Question number 6 for Brady. When is Brady going to send Nico Moran's Citizen Bitcoin merch?
Dude. Well, Neil's joined the Swan Squad, so just DM him and ask. That's all you got to do, man. Or I can do it for you if you want me to. Maybe I'll just do it for you.
That is the correct answer. All right, I'm just kidding.
I'll grab one of these while you're at it.
Ooh, look at that. All right. Okay, seriously, this is what the question is. What is the date of when Twitter added the Bitcoin emoji?
The exact date?
Oh.
The exact date.
I remember this happening. I remember Jack using it. So let's say... Yeah, it was summertime. I'm gonna say June 8th of 2020.
All right. Kinetic Finance, is that the correct answer?
I'm gonna say false. I feel like it was closer to around the time that Elon bought Bitcoin, which was in like February 2021. So I'd say false.
That is correct. It's February 2nd, 2020. Are you Googling the answers, bro?
Man,
That was.
I just
that was
remember because he
very
was
accurate.
like he was dropping hints. He was dropping hints, and then he bought some Bitcoin.
That
he
was
sold it.
that was very, very
Let his
accurate.
hands.
Anyways, I'm going to throw a curveball. Guys, literally scan the QR code on your screen right now, and it will literally take you to a link where you can get yourself a free Pacific GA ticket. Scan it right now. There's literally only one, so get it while supplies last. All right, it's gone. You had your chance. All right, back to Arturo. Arturo, please pick your Bitcoin star and Tatum to answer the question.
Stacy.
Stacy. All right, Stacy. Thank you, Jacob. All right. What boomer claimed on Twitter that he has lost access to his Bitcoin wallet and that his password is no longer valid, while stating that his Bitcoin is now intrinsically worthless and has no market value?
Yeah, I know for sure that was Barack Obama, and he had acquired these Bitcoin from remember when Twitter got hacked and a whole bunch of free, these scammers were on there. Well, he actually won some Bitcoin on that.
Oh yeah.
So Max, is that true? I'm pretty sure it was Christine Lagarde.
Whee! Christine Lagarde! Well, Stacy says that it's Barack Obama. That I'd have to go with that. That sounds like a very solid bet. It's not that gold bug from Connecticut who likes to go on CNBC
Definitely.
and whinge on about Bitcoiners, even though I try to get him to buy at $1 and $10 and $100. It's not that guy who has a last name similar to a famous money manager from Boston. No, it's not that guy. It's definitely Barack Obama.
You're not playing this game right.
What?
All right, contestant number 1, Arturo, is that the correct answer?
That's incorrect.
That is incorrect. It is Barack Obama. Just kidding. It is not Barack Obama. It is Peter Schiff. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Hey, Tone, were you at Pacific Bitcoin last year?
I was not. I was out of the country, but I will be there this year, 100%.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to it. I'm also, for anyone who doesn't know, Tone is going to marry me a day after the Unconfiscatable conference. I'm not even kidding.
Wow. Are you? I didn't know you were
One
a
of those
couple.
cute little Vegas chapels.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
I didn't know you were a couple.
How
was
long
good,
would it
Stacey.
take to get? How long would it take to get certified
It's like
to
insult
be to wed people?
I think it's pretty quick, man, to be honest. I think it's pretty quick, but he did promise me at BitBlock Boom that he was going to wear an Elvis Presley outfit.
Nice.
Is that true, Tone?
We'll work it out. It's not like I have a conference to organize and run that week. It's okay. It'll all get done.
But it's the day after, man. It's the day after. Okay. All right. We're coming to the last question. Contestant number two, Kinetic Finance. Who are you gonna pick as your Bitcoin star?
Tatum, make it happen for me.
That's
No,
not a
no.
star. That is Tatum. All right.
Star.
Yeah. Tatum.
He's a star in my mind. It's okay.
Oh, okay. Question number 8. What is the name of the volcano in El Salvador where the government planned to build a Bitcoin-powered mining facility using geothermal energy?
I know that one for sure.
Oh, that's crazy. Not asking you. So as y'all know, I have 2 ASICs. That's my thing. So I'm big on mining. Really plugged into the El Salvador initiative over there. And I know for a fact that the first one they looked at was actually not the one that he's talking about. The first one they looked at was Mount Chupacabra. The one that he's referring to is actually Mount Kookaburra, is the volcano.
Did you say Mount Kookaburra?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Kinetic Finance. Is that the correct answer?
I don't know. It's a tough call. He sounded so confident with those answers, but I don't know. I don't trust him. Something's going on there. I don't know why he's still at a bus stop in the rain. It's a little weird to me. So I'm gonna say he's lying through his teeth.
That is correct. I am gonna have a very hard time pronouncing Volcán Chuca.
Concagua.
Conchagua.
Conchagua. Volcán Chonca. Whoa. Okay, that's the correct answer.
Don't you speak Spanish, Nico?
Man, that is a very difficult word, bro. That's a very difficult word. But I do.
I'm the one down here in Panama about anything in Spanish. I really need to start learning.
Yeah, man. But Tone's got love Panama. That was a good flight. That was a good trip. Anyways, contestants, congratulations. You have both won a ticket to the Pacific Bitcoin Festival. Congrats, guys. Here is a round of applause.
Oh, snap. Wow.
And a word from Yellow real quick.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Don't stop believing. To that feeling.
Awesome. All right. Kinetic Finance, Arturo, thank you guys so much. We'll reach out over Twitter and we'll bring on our next contestants. Oh, this is fun. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing this this Thursday evening? Stephan, it's like 3 a.m. for you, bro. How you doing? Good morning.
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm doing okay. Yeah, it's 4:30 now for me. 4:30 a.m.
Whoa.
What are you
Okay.
doing?
Well, thank you so much for coming on the live stream. I apologize that Tatum is here. If I knew that you were going to make the sacrifice, yeah, that he wouldn't
It's
have
all
been.
good.
I'm
It's all
gonna
good.
I'm going to put that in a rider in my next contract, my appearance contract at any Swan event. If actually any Bitcoin event, if they ever invite this guy onto any stage that I am on.
Just the general, like, it's pretty big ad. Like, Stacy, come on.
Well, I worked in Hollywood for a long time and I understand, the value of celebrity. If it just like crashes, your value on the market crashes if you stand next to a C-list actor or, a podcaster like yourself.
Is that true, Tatum? I thought it wasn't a podcast.
Or whatever,
It's sure you can call it a podcast if you want. It's fine.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next contestants are here. Jacob, please let them up, my friend. All right, we have Stephan and Kenny. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Stephan, before we jump in, how you doing, man? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm good, man. Thanks. Did my mic go on?
Yes, we hear you.
Perfect. Lovely. I met a few of you at Unconfiscatable a few times. I don't. Thanks for the teachings. Tatum. Otherwise, Bitcoiner for a long time, on and off. Not very active in the social scene. Comes and goes. Right now, I'm passing out stats on Twitter like a madman. But other than that, not much going on.
Oh, appreciate you joining us today, man. And Kenny, how you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for having me. Just in going down the Bitcoin rabbit hole, started in 21, and it's been exciting, frustrating, as all the emotions. So,
well,
excited.
class of 2021, man. It's never too late. Max, Charo, you've been here for a while. If you had Kenny, if you were to give Kenny some advice, what would it be?
Oh, just stack, and it's all happening because there's one thing we know for sure, and that is that everything is going to go to zero against Bitcoin. So, stack up.
All right, Kenny, you heard that, man? Seems like you're in the right place. All right, guys, no more delay. Let's jump into round 2 questions. But before we do that, I have to give a very special shout out to the Pacific Bitcoin Festival. You're listening to the live stream. If you use the QR code on your screen, it'll take you directly to the website. You can use the promo code Hollywood to get $180 off your ticket. Definitely want to take advantage of that special code because they won't be here tomorrow. All right, contestant number 1, please pick your Bitcoin star, and Tatum, to answer the first question.
Who's number one? Is that me?
Yes, that is you.
All right. Let's start out with an easy one. Go, Tatum.
All right. And Tatum. Here we go. Bitcoin Day falls on what day, and what does it celebrate?
Just a general day. I don't know, like August 21st, and it celebrates the supply cap.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with no on that.
That is correct. Bitcoin Day is September
Thanks,
September 7th. That was when Bitcoin was made legal tender. Alejandra, how was that like on the ground
This is embarrassing.
as an El Salvadorian?
Come
Were you
on.
surprised that Bitcoin was made legal tender?
Yeah, we were surprised, and some of them were very happy, but I guess that foreigners were the most the more happy than Salvadorans for sure. But yeah, we're getting there. We're using it more and more and more, and every day more people like start using it on more business too. So it's coming good.
Awesome. And Max, Stacy, how was Bitcoin Day for you guys? I never forget that. I think that was the first times I met you guys. It was Bitcoin 2021. That was huge. Max had his crane on stage with Sailor and the music and all that stuff. So, and that was the official announcement by Nayib Bukele. So how was that year for you guys? It must have been crazy.
Yeah, well, we came down here to El Salvador and met the president after that. And yeah, we at first we were like, don't trust, verify, right? Like it seemed too good to be true. But then we verified for ourselves that it was true.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing is that this year Bitcoin Day was exponentially more exciting than last year. Like it's really catching on because as Bitcoin becomes more of a global phenomenon and people recognize that El Salvador made it legal tender, Bitcoin Day is actually becoming a big thing here.
Hell yeah. It's a celebration. It's a celebration. That's for sure. All right. Contestant number 2, Kenny, please pick your Bitcoin star and Tatum to answer the question.
I have to go with Max just because I heard that 2010, that's when you found Bitcoin, and your conviction piqued my curiosity. So thank you. And yeah.
All right.
I hear you, brother. I hear you, brother. Let's get it out. Let's play the game.
All right, here we go. But there is a condition. It's been put in here in parentheses. Max, you must answer the question in a Christine Lagarde accent. The question is, what Bitcoin term was added to Oxford Dictionary on October 15th, 2019?
Well, as you know, in France, we are very particular about our vocabulary, and we went to the Institut de Français, and we said we must add the term how to the dictionary de France, and they said, no, Christine, absolument no, c'est interdit. I'm shocked. No. Après, they did it right away. I said, hodl, H-O-D-L, hodl.
That was incredible.
Kenny, is that the correct answer?
I think I made a mistake. I have no idea what he said, but I'm going to say it's the incorrect answer.
Oh.
That is incorrect. That was the correct answer. Just kidding. That.
Kenny obviously does not know about Christine Lagarde.
The correct. Kenny, you got it right. The correct answer is Satoshi. All right, moving on to question number 11. But before we get there, guys, another spontaneous event. We're giving away another free ticket to the pleb party. You want to scan the QR code as quick as you can because there's literally only one available. Get it while supplies last. Scan the QR code. Get yourself a free ticket to the pleb party. Anyways, back to the game. All right, contestant number 1. Question number 11 is, on November 10, 2013, a subway started accepting Bitcoin, becoming the first in the US to do so. What state was this subway in? Please pick your Bitcoin contestant. I got that. Camila, I got that wrong, but it's okay. I'll make up for it the next one.
I'm going to go with Tone on this one.
All right, Tone.
All right, can you repeat the question?
On November 10, 2013, a subway started accepting Bitcoin, becoming the first in the US to do so. What state was this subway in?
Wow, that's a good question.
I picked you, man.
I really should.
Yeah, 1 in 50 shot.
In 2013?
In November 10th, 2013, a subway started accepting Bitcoin, becoming the first in the US to do so. Which state was this subway in?
Sorry. Okay, so as a New Yorker, I'm thinking which underground subway started accepting Bitcoin for rides? You're talking about like the store where you buy sandwiches. Again, as a carnivore that doesn't eat bread, that did not ring a bell. So that took me a while. All right.
Yeah, I was thinking trains as well. Like this is
The fast food subway. Okay. So which state did it? Okay. I'm gonna go with Florida.
All right. Contestant number 1. Is that the correct answer?
I'm gonna say no, just because that was before Florida was all in on all this.
That is correct. What do you think? What state do you think it is?
Oh, probably Massachusetts.
Contestant, what state? No, I'm going to pass it on to all you guys. What state do you think it is?
I think it was Pennsylvania.
Brady, what? You know everything.
It's probably
yes.
Ohio.
I'm European, man. I couldn't even tell you.
Brady got it right. Brady, how did you know that?
Wrote an article one time about stores accepting Bitcoin in the early days. A blog post, SEO kind of thing.
Don't allow him to answer next time.
Okay.
Smart. He's too smart.
Interesting.
So wait, so what state was it? I missed that. Which state was it?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
It was Pennsylvania. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No chance of getting that. Thanks.
There we go. Jacob, looks like the point system is working again. All right, guys, moving on to question number 12. But before I ask it, contestant number 2, please pick your Bitcoin star and Tatum.
I'll pick Stephen.
Stephan.
Sorry.
Yeah,
All right, Stephan. Here is the question. How old was Bitcoin when it hit $1?
Oh, okay. Let me think about this. Okay, it's got to be either 2010 or 2011. Just give me a sec. I'm just thinking about this. I'm going to say 2011.
Okay.
I think before then it was sub $1. That's my guess. Now, this is before my time, but I'm going to guess 2011.
Okay. Contestant number 2, Kenny, is that the correct answer?
Dang, I'm on the fence. I'm gonna trust his gut. Yeah, it's the correct answer.
That is correct. The date was February 9th, 2011, to be specific. Anyways, guys, you are tuned in to the Pacific Bitcoin live stream special celebration. Scan the QR code on your screen right now. It'll take you directly to the Pacific Bitcoin Festival website. And if you use promo code Hollywood, you'll get $180 off of your ticket. So you definitely want to do that very, very, very quickly. All right, moving back to contestant number 1. Before I read the question, please pick your Bitcoin star and Tatum.
let's go with Alejandra for this one.
Alejandra. All right. Here is the question. Question lucky number 13. Which satirical news outlet created a mock documentary titled Bitcoin, the End of Money as We Know It, exploring the origins and impact of Bitcoin?
One more time.
Which satirical news outlet created a mock documentary titled Bitcoin, the End of Money as We Know It, exploring the origins and impact of Bitcoin?
I'll go with, I'm not sure about this, but The Onion?
Okay. All right.
I got no clue, so I'm just gonna say no on that.
It was The Onion. Wait, I just realized, Alejandra, were you the one that wore the Bitcoin outfit?
Yeah.
Holy sh!
How did you keep your balance with that shit on your back?
How'd you not know?
Was wild.
Was that heavy?
No, it wasn't, because I had like a tube that carry the coin, and it was only like 40 seconds. It was
Okay.
so fast. So no, it was not heavy at all.
Okay.
I didn't realize until afterward that was in New Orleans, and she was literally like 5 miles away from me.
You should have gone.
Tatum,
Oh.
are you actually at a bus stop, dude?
Yes.
Tatum, what do you think?
I sold my home. I am a psychopath. Stack sats.
Oh God. Okay. All right.
Don't do that. Not financial advice.
All right.
What, are you running your miners off of the public electricity?
Yes,
as
it's
well?
free, so it's always profitable to run.
All right. Kenny, contestant number 2, please pick your Bitcoin star and Tatum to answer the question.
I'm gonna go with Brady.
All right, Brady. All right. Question number 14. What is Max Keiser's favorite color? I'm totally kidding. What is the name of the consensus rule in Bitcoin that allows a soft fork to be backward compatible with older nodes?
A soft fork to be backward compatible with older nodes. There's a name for this, and it is proof of work.
Okay. Contestant number 2, Kenny, is that the correct answer?
I'm gonna say no.
Correct. The answer is segregated witness, also known as SegWit. Awesome. All right, we're moving along. I like this. All right, contestant number 2, you're winning by 2 points, Kenny. That's pretty cool. All right, back to contestant number 1. Please pick your Bitcoin star and Tatum. Jacob, you should have not muted Tatum so we could have heard the train in the background. That would have been good. Anyways, who are you choosing, man?
All right, let's take Max on this one.
All right, Charo, you're up.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go. Early on, the miner Aegis started putting messages in English and Latin in the Coinbase field of blocks they mined. What were these messages?
To be or not to be, that is my Bitcoin.
All right. Contestant number 1, is that correct?
I'm gonna go with Max on that and say yes. No.
The correct answer is Catholic prayers. All right.
Bastard.
Isn't it Eligius?
Eligius, you're throwing some complicated words at me. Okay, everyone's throwing. Okay, anyways, contestant number 2, Kenny. Last question, Jacob. Please pull up image number 2. All right.
Wait, doesn't he need to pick a star first?
Yeah, but we're changing it. We're changing it up, Stephan.
All right.
Please,
Okay. Cool.
pick a star.
I'm gonna go with Stacy.
All right, Stacy. A tribute to which cryptographer was put in the Bitcoin blockchain after his death by fellow coders Dan Kaminsky and Travis Goodspeed?
So ask who was the cryptographer?
Yes, a tribute to which cryptographer was put in the Bitcoin blockchain after his death by fellow coders Dan Kaminsky and Travis Goodspeed?
That was that was a tribute to Tom Petty. So not very many people know he was a cryptographer.
I'm free coding. Free.
Is that the correct answer?
I'm going to say no.
Correct. The correct answer was Len Sassaman.
It was right there in the picture.
Yeah, it was in the. It was in the.
Yeah, it was.
that you displayed.
I was wondering. I thought it was a trick situation right here because I was.
Some images you pull up beforehand, some images you pull up after. Anyways, we're all having fun. That's what's important. Congratulations, contestant number 2, Kenny. You have won a ticket to the Pacific Bitcoin Festival. We'll reach out over Twitter. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
Oh, that's great.
All right. This is fun, guys. How you guys doing? How's everyone doing?
I tried to say Tom Petty without laughing, but that I was trying to do it serious, just like Brady did that so well when he delivered that line about a hard fork, and I was trying to do the same. I laughed at my own joke.
It was Brady. You have really good deadpan, man. You have a really good poker face. Have you played poker with Tone?
I haven't, but I'd love to.
Okay.
It's been a minute since I played poker. After I had kids, I played a lot less poker. But I'm actually jealous of those unconfiscatable poker tournaments. I always see the posts and hear the stories, but I got to get myself out to one for sure.
Yeah,
It's a
you
lot
gotta
of
come
fun.
in December.
Yeah.
So are we cross promoting another conference?
Yeah, partner conference.
Oh God. But yeah, no, they're super fun. I think the first one the first poker tournament I ever did, I think I came in 8th place out of 100. It was absolutely bonkers.
Nice.
Yeah, so it was definitely a lot of fun. Anyways, Stephan, what time is it where you're at right now?
It is 4:50 a.m. for me.
Okay, I apologize. The guests that are coming are keeping you up, but it's okay.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good.
Who needs sleep in Bitcoin?
No, who needs that? Yeah, who needs that? Yeah, all we need is a poker game. That reminds me, actually. When I used to play a bit of poker myself. We'd play and end up going late at night on like the Saturday night or Friday night and stuff when I would play at back when I was in Sydney. Yeah, we'll see. If I get out to any conferences in America and Tone happens to be doing his poker stuff there, then we'll see if I get a chance to play again.
Beware of Tone. Beware of Tone. He knows what he's doing.
Maybe we should have a game at PB.
Ooh.
I was talking to MBK and I said that we should make a poker game but use open dimes as chips, but not know what the balance is.
I've done that, Tatum. I've done that. It's pretty baller. Like you sit back, you get a stack of.
We gave
open
out
dimes.
in our first poker tournament in Vegas. We gave out the winnings on open dimes.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah. And then for the following year, we decided to add a little more security.
Man, that was a lot of fun. Anyways, guys, we are still waiting for one of our guests, so we'll throw a little bit of a curveball. Guys, if you're watching this in the audience and you want to join the live stream, want to be part of the game night, message the @Swan handle. Brady, what's a good message for them to message? Random one.
Who?
Bananas.
Max's legs.
Max's legs.
Okay, you could either message bananas or Max's legs.
They're the same thing. Same thing.
Message it to the Swan handle, and we'll send you a link to the live stream so you could join the game night. I want to bring up our first contestant, Joe. Thank you so much for joining us. I also want to throw some spice in here and give away the second ticket to the Pacific Bitcoin Festival. You got to be quick. You got to scan the QR code on your screen right now. Do it very, very quickly. If you're first to it, you will get yourself a free ticket to the Pacific Bitcoin Festival. Anyways, Joe, thank you so much for joining us today, man. How you doing?
I'm good, man. How's it going, Nico?
Appreciate you
And
joining
everyone.
us, dude. Appreciate you joining us. Why don't you tell everybody and everyone who's watching a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, man. I pause. I'm in the cell phone industry. I was trying to get to a better place financially in my life, and when I finally got there, I realized that we can never be in a better place financially in our life with our broken system. So I got introduced to Bitcoin, and here I am, guys.
Awesome, man. Well, happy to have you guys. If you're listening to the live stream and you want to join, you want to be part of the game for a chance to win a ticket to the Pacific Bitcoin Festival, message the @Swan handle bananas and Max's legs, or just Max's legs, or just bananas, and we will send you a link to this live stream so that you could join us. But anyways, back to it. Stephan, is it 5 a.m. yet? Almost?
Hey, so Nico, if you look at the
Almost,
time,
5
no, he said it was 4. You just take the minutes and put 4 in front of it, and that's what time it is.
Oh, that's true. All right, so it's 4:54, Stephan.
Yeah, 4:54. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Don't know if
Man.
you know how time zones work, but that's how.
I will. I see what you're doing there, Tatum.
Getting roasted by Tatum, man.
I know. I deserve it, man. After the last time, I truly deserve it. So I don't feel bad about it. All right. All right. We're gonna spice it up. We're gonna just do a lightning round with just Joe, and let's do it. Let's do some of these questions. Here we go. First, Joe, please pick your Bitcoin star and Tatum to answer the question.
I'm gonna go with Tone Vays.
Tone
All right.
Vays. All right. Let's make Tone full screen. All right, Tone, here is the question. On the Bitcoin blockchain, there is a practice which involves sharing a disguised hyperlink that leads victims to a music video for the 1987 Rick Astley song, Never Gonna Give You Up. What is the name of this meme?
Oh, wow. The name of the meme. I can't even guess on this one. I have absolutely no idea. I've never even heard of this.
That is correct. I'm just kidding. Joe, is that the correct answer?
I'm gonna say that it's not the correct answer.
I didn't even know memes had names.
Correct. It is Rick Rolls. Oh, man.
Rick rolled.
Rick is it Rick Rolled or is it it's
It's
see
just Rick
here,
Roll.
Rick
I just
Roll.
see here
Rick
Rick Rolls.
It's to say, hey, you got Rick rolls. Like that's
Rick
the.
rolled somebody.
Okay. So it's Rick Rolls or Rick Rolled?
Rick rolled. You got
With a
Rick
D.
Rolled.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never been rickrolled. I can point it out. I can tell you when it's coming.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, but it used to be easier to rickroll somebody because, now they have the embedded preview. So you can kind of see it coming. But that's the only reason why Tatum wasn't rickrolled, because he's not like the brightest guy normally. So like he would normally be rickrolled in the old days.
I lied. There was actually one that got me, and it was a link to an article that says YouTube removed Rick Astley's Never Going to Give You Up. And I was like, what? Are you serious? Clicked it, went straight to the video. I was like, that was good. That was really good.
Yeah, I saw that one too.
Yeah, like a Rick Rolls. That's the car that
Yeah.
Mike Novogratz was driving when he lost $1 billion on Luna.
Oh God. All right. Moving on to the next question. Joe, please pick your Bitcoin star and Tatum. to answer the question.
I'm gonna go with the man, the myth, the legend, Tatum.
All right, Tatum.
Legend.
Here is the question.
I'm just him.
What is the estimated number of Bitcoin mined by Satoshi Nakamoto before they disappear from the Bitcoin community?
Wait, the one's mined by Satoshi?
What is the estimated number of Bitcoin mined by Satoshi Nakamoto before they disappeared from the Bitcoin community?
Well, the way that the supply schedule works is there were a lot quicker back then. Like we've already seen almost all the Bitcoins be mined, but I'll be dead before the last one is. So I think it's about like 5 million.
Okay. All right, Joe, is that the correct answer?
No, that is not the correct answer.
Correct. It is estimated to be 1 million. All right. Last question. Please pick your Bitcoin star and Tatum to answer it.
Sorry, my mic wasn't working. I'm gonna go with Max Keiser. I mean, Choro. Did I say that right?
Charo.
All right. Max, I don't know what other accents you can do, but
Yes.
You must answer this in another accent. What forum did Satoshi Nakamoto use to communicate with the early Bitcoin community and make important announcements about Bitcoin?
Did you know that Trace Mayer was the love child of Pomp and Mike Novogratz? Did you know that? That's a little known fact. Okay? I mean, that's what we're talking about. I'm sorry, what was the question?
I forgot. Okay, here we go. What forum did Satoshi Nakamoto use to communicate with the early Bitcoin community and make important announcements about Bitcoin?
Yes, he took the role. He took the shape. He's a shapeshifter, of course, Satoshi. He used the little emoticon of the lizard, lizard.
No,
Of the
not-
Geico lizard
not
from the
form.
Geico. What?
Not forum. What forum?
Oh, the Bitcoin talk.
Okay. Is that correct, Joe?
I'm gonna say no. That is not correct.
That is correct. The Bitcoin Talk Forum. All right. Anyways, but you're the only contestant, so you win by default. Congratulations, man. You got a ticket to the Pacific Bitcoin Festival. Thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Yes.
I want to... Thanks, man. We'll reach out over Twitter. I want to thank all our stars and Tatum, who is still at a sketchy-ass bus stop. Thank you so much for joining us. Tone, Alejandra, Tatum, Stephan, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you staying up till 5 a.m. You're a trooper. And of course, Charo and Stacy, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for coming. Guys, you'll see a lot of these stars at the Pacific Bitcoin Festival. You definitely don't want to miss it. Like I said, use the promo code on your screen, or use the promo code. Thanks. Use the promo code Hollywood to get $180 off your ticket to the Pacific Bitcoin Festival. You definitely don't want to miss it. It'll take you directly to the website. You could plug in that promo code Hollywood. You get a nice discount. You definitely don't want to miss this Bitcoin celebration. Tone, Alejandra, Tatum, Stephan, Max, and Stacy, thank you so much for joining us today. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
And I want to bounce off Brady a little bit. So Brady, now that's just me and you. So do you think I have to just talk to Neil and he'll give me the merch? I think you're muted, Brady.
Sorry about that. Yeah, as long as he can still print something from like 3 or 4 years ago.
Okay.
In fact, I'd like to get some myself.
Okay.
So let's make this happen, man. We can do this together.
All right. That makes me really happy.
I might need to get some more crabs though in a trade.
Oh, okay. That's a done deal. That's a done deal. All right. So Brady, talk to me about what session of Pacific Bitcoin you are you most excited about this year?
I don't think I can pick which one. I'm going to pull up the schedule real quick here, which we will be publishing very soon. We've got one on the future of Bitcoin, hosted by Pierre, Rochard, with Jimmy Song, VJ, and Peter McCormick. We're putting Peter McCormick on the other side of the interview, which is going to be fun. VJ Boyapati, speaking of VJ, is going to be giving the very first ever stage presentation of the bullish case for Bitcoin, which is going to be absolutely must see. We've got a block size war discussion that Tomer Sterlight's going to moderate with Jimmy Song, who was obviously there through the entire thing. Mike Belshi, the CEO of BitGo, also there through the whole thing. And Parker Lewis, who knows plenty about the entire event. So that's going to be a great one. Preston Pysh, this is like a throwback to last year's super popular panel that was the panel right before, or I should say the fireside chat right before Cory and Saylor came on. Now it's going to be the final act of the show. Preston Pysh interviewing Lynn Alden with her new book out. Alex Gladstein is going to be doing a talk about his new book as well, called the Hidden Repression, I believe. So there's lots to choose from. There's much more beyond that. Of course, we've got the Dome. That was just the main stage. We've got Bitcoiners speed dating again, which was super fun last year, where we get like 6 Bitcoiners, well-known Bitcoiners on a stage, and Camilla just asks them questions that have nothing to do with Bitcoin. So that one was pretty epic last year, and stuff like that, fun stuff in the Dome. And then, of course, we got the basketball court. So it's going to be a fantastic show again. And, what I love about the vibe of Pacific Bitcoin is that it's small enough that all of those people I just named are out, mingling. They're watching sessions as well. They're having lunch at the basketball court. You have plenty of access to go up and talk to, these people you've been learning about Bitcoin from for a long time. And that's, I think one of the really important things that made it super special last year.
Awesome. Yeah, man. And it was really special for me too. Like, I think that was like the first time we really met each other in person.
Yeah.
The one thing led to another, I ended up working at Swan very shortly after. So
yep, that's right.
It was a really surreal experience. I never forget Michael Saylor. And mind you, the energy was off the charts. And this was when Bitcoin was at 16K. It was the bottom and we're just celebrating. We're having a good time. Like, we're not even paying attention to what's going on with the price. Yep. So yeah, man, it was a very special experience.
Hopefully we can recreate it this year. I think we are. So
absolutely.
Hope to see you all there.
Yeah. All right, Brady, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you joining us on the live stream. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And if you made it this far, the last ticket giveaway, this is the free. If you scan the QR code, you can get yourself a free pleb party ticket. You gotta scan the QR code very, very fast because there's literally only one. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Come to the Pacific Bitcoin Festival, scan the QR code, put in promo code Hollywood, get $180 off. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Pacific Bitcoin live stream special, The Game Night. I'm Nico. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Love you all. Peace out, everybody.